going. So let's start first with the main statement that I want to make today. LoRa is growing, and LoRaWAN are growing all over the place. So in my first slide, I was talking about the regions, the different regions that are in the world, and how we see the growth in the different regions. So if we talk about growth today, we have to start with China, because that's where we see right now the biggest momentum, the biggest growth coming from there, and there are two different reasons from that. So one reason is that the players in China moved from offering just very simple bricks into making more complicated and more full solution offering to the market. So it's really tailored to what the market needs today. And by having this aggregation capability, by having different volumes, they are also able to offer the right price to the market that the LoRaWAN ecosystem is wanting. And the second aspect of China today is that after years of a lot of investment into NB-IoT and making, let's say, LoRa not the viable technology, we see the country coming back also in offering LoRa to the main use cases. And we see a growth there as well. So then, if I move just close by, so Southeast Asia, we see a lot of resource scarcity that is driving adoption of metering, adoption of even optimization of agriculture use cases, and general infrastructure. I think Browan gave you some of the examples just before. If I move further away, we see India with a very big potential. So India is investing significantly into developing the infrastructure on one side and developing the internal producer on the other side. So this is giving an opportunity for LoRa, especially because the first investment of the government is into metering, smart metering. So definitely on the electricity part, but a lot of water as well. And in water, LoRa is playing extremely well. We also see, again, the developers in India searching for different technologies. And I'm just coming back from there, and I see the advantages that LoRa is bringing to them. If I go now on the other continents, so let's go on the South Latin America, so the South America. We see a lot of cattle tracking use cases. We see a lot of fleet management use cases, and also the smart water and gas taking a lot of traction. Coming to Europe, there is an interesting way Europe is going forward, is that they are moving from, let's say, small implementations to, let's say, city driving a use case like water metering, for example, to manage the water in the city, a company coming and developing the infrastructure for that, and then that company being able to offer the same network for different other use cases and different other sensors connected into the same infrastructure. So this is, again, it's a big possibility to develop and to augment the number of sensors LoRa has out there. Now, Middle East. So Middle East, I can mention maybe, again, resource scarcity and networks, that city management as well, that are driving the use cases there. I can go to Australia in infrastructure monitoring, in grid monitoring. I can go to US, where, again, there is we see public safety as an important driving element, but we also see a big opportunity for Amazon type of sidewalk development that could, again, increase the number of sensors connected in LoRa and give ideas to other guys in the world. So my next slide was about use cases and how we see each of the different parts of the market. So first, again, everything started with metering. So water metering, gas metering, where battery operation is important, but we see some electricity metering as well. So again, this is driving demand. It's all over the globe right now, and it's creating good traction. I could here highlight some of the new developments. So we see the idea of meter-to-satellite connectivity, which is new, and I really like this idea, and it brings probably different ecosystem partners into the discussion, and gives idea for future development. If I go more into the connected spaces, so connected spaces is city management and building management. So again, this move from city into building, the efficiency of buildings, efficiency of cities. So we see several use cases there that are really growing. Asset management, so I can mention worker safety. It's something that is coming a lot in different regions of the world. And the last, but not the least important, I think it's where we have most of the growth in opportunities right now. It's the consumer in general segment. So in the consumer, we have edge AI, the transfer from the cloud AI into the edge, into the device AI that is featuring very well LoRa into the application. And also the development Semtech is putting out there are very good to highlight and to continue this development. So I also have to highlight into this consumer segment, if we can fit it here, the security, the smart home security field, where again, it's a very interesting idea. So LoRa, it's used as a backup channel for other technologies. So, of course, you can connect a security system to a Wi-Fi network. You can connect it to a cellular network. But there are, user intervention could move this connection and interrupt this connection, and then deploying a track is very expensive. So, in this kind of use cases, LoRa is seen as a channel that cannot be interfered by the customer. And then it's a reliable link to the end, and saving money for the development and for the, let's say, for the repairing of that problem. Now I will go. So again, I will get to the next slide, which is more into where we see the new ideas. So I would start by the low altitude economy. So this was all started with the ELRS protocol. Some years ago, 3 years ago. So this is the racing drone of the world. So this is a standard. And LoRa was brought by one ecosystem partner into that. And it made its way there. And now it's almost a de facto technology for this kind of application, offering this budget link and interference immunity as a key advantage for that. So here we see a lot of opportunities coming, and I really like the idea of having a kiosk in the middle. We have big cities, crowded, a lot of traffic, and you have like a kiosk in a place of the city, and a drone is coming, so you are ordering something, the drone is bringing your object to that kiosk, you can recover it and have your product faster than if you have a real delivery with stuck in traffic. So that's an interesting. Another use case for low altitude economy is monitoring of agriculture, for example. So I saw even operational agriculture that are done with drones today, and overall surveillance use cases. If I move forward, also in the consumer space, we see a move of LoRa into, let's say, home or extended home. Lawn mowers, it's a good example. So LoRa is used here to broadcast the precise GPS called RTK, and it's making the operation of the lawnmower very well performance. And we also see this coming into more robots around the house. So several opportunities out there, and people that are already in production. And again, I will not give any names of companies in this presentation, but you can find the reference out there. And the third element in this new technologies, it's edge AI. So again, sensors that are, so the slides are there. That's amazing. Okay, so please go one slide further. Or I can go. Okay, so this is the first slide, LoRa regional specification. Okay, so we are on this slide. So again, Edge AI, I will not insist in here, but there are several usage of, so let's say, analysis of the information that is captured by a sensor, could be a camera, could be an audio stream, analysis of this done on the edge, trigger an alarm with LoRa, and from time to time, the opportunity of sending a small amount of data, like an image or audio sample, that we can supply, and we will talk in the next slide about the new generation of products Semtech is putting out there, so we can also send this information with our circuits. And we see more and more traction coming in this one, and you have several examples here in the floor of people that are using for cameras or for other application as a LoRa link. So again, with that, going into, again, you heard our CEO before, so Semtech is really committed in further expansion of the LoRa portfolio. So we are coming in this show and this year with a strong new generation of products, which is generation 4. So it's part of the LoRa Plus, and this is creating like the Swiss Army knife of IoT, boosting really our ecosystem strengths. So again, Semtech is here to provide you the tools to the ecosystem and to develop further this market on top of the LoRa core values. So in here, again, you have all the deliverables of Semtech today. So you see the ICs for gateways, for trackers, for sensors, and this new LoRa Plus. And also the important thing that you will hear David later on the software deliverables that we are giving to you to have all this working properly. So with us, I'm inviting you. So I don't have the time anymore. So we are okay. Okay. So we are inviting you to visit our booths. Definitely, we have several live demos in our booths. And we also have 2 speaker slots into the other room, so the Things Forum, the Swiss Army knife of IoT. So please discover this new generation of products from LoRa at 3:55. And also we have a workshop based on this product line in workshop number 1 tomorrow at 10 a.m. So with that, this concludes my kind of presentation. So without the slides. So thank you for your.